They're watching. The UFOs. They got 5G towers, Keiichi. Open your eyes. We're in the Matrix. Alright, welcome back to Higurashi, episode number 24. Last time, Reina killed Ritsuko, who is the person who was trying to ruin her life, steal her father away from her. Reina had to do what she had to do. But maybe she didn't, because Keiichi and friends found out. Yeah, they're devastated. They were devastated because they wanted to help Reina. Reina thought that they wouldn't help her. I guess now they're all, a happy little family now. Yeah, they just accepted that Reina murdered someone. 2 people, actually. I mean, alright, let's talk about this from like a realistic point of view. Would you hide the murder of 2 people if your friend committed a murder of 2 people, regardless of the situation? Would you withhold that information and just move on, knowing that your friend has literally butchered, cut up, bagged, and stored the bodies of 2 people and was planning to get rid of the evidence all by herself? Frankly, maybe it's just my own opinion here, but if I was friends with a murderer, it's not if I was a murderer, if I was friends with a murderer, nah, man. How do I know you're not gonna turn your back on me as soon as things go south? Right? Like if you're capable of murder, what else are you capable of? Like, if you're capable of murder already, what's to say you're not gonna turn your back on me? I feel like that's what this episode's gonna be about. If this is chapter 1, then Keiichi was the one who turned his back on Reina. If it is chapter 1, we'll have to see. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Episode number 24. Here we go. It is called File Number 34. File on Reina, probably. A police file on Reina by Oshi. We can't forget about Oshi. Here we go. Oshi. Detective Oshi's on the case. Seems the victim clawed out his throat with his own fingers. That's Tomatake. That's a strange way of killing oneself. Was he on drugs? I've heard of a drug that can make a person claw out his own throat until he dies. What about this lumber? The victim swung it around. So he fought back. Speaking of which, Takano-san, the nurse at your clinic? I think she was with Tomatake-san. Forgot about her. She's a little slippery little one. She's been under the radar this whole series. Nah, it's not that simple. It's not that simple, young Eerie. If she's not found, then this will be the 5th year. Hinamizawa's serial mysterious deaths, also known as the Oyashiro-sama's curse. Oshi's pissed, man. He wants to get to the bottom of this. Chapter 1. It's chapter 1. It's chapter 1. The syringe has all the hints to this mystery. Okay, yeah, you don't need to spell it out for me, okay? I know I've been slow with this series, but you don't need to spell it out for me. Weird little foreshadowing. We know it's the syringe. We all know it's the syringe. Let's just get to the end of this series, okay? Where you're gonna explain to me that the syringe is the same one. Okay, yeah, okay. The thing that I was just talking about, okay, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. Everything that they do is foreshadowing. レナも本気で行くからね。 You are all monsters. I can't believe I trusted any of you.
竜宮さんにお客様が来ていますよ。
Oshi. King. The king. Oshi. Why was she your first suspect though?
私の車はエアコンが効いてますから。
My car has air conditioning. Why does he pull the air conditioning trick every time? Trying to get kids into his car.
この男性のことでご存知のことがあったら教えてください。
I don't think she did it.
こちらの女性はわかりますか？
I think it was Takano, to be honest. Why would Reina kill someone?
何かあったんですか？
See, look, that is not the face of someone who, like, already committed a murder. She gave you the notes? Wait, she gave you the notes that Shion had. Those are the same notes that Shion got. Something about her has always been off.
5年目の今年も
Why are her eyes so sloped? Such a weird complaint, sorry. No, Reina, stop. She's bringing you into her cult.
狂信的勢力
Reina, no. Ever since the village's name changed to Hinamizawa, the longtime Onigafuchi village customs have ceased. I believe there is a group trying to revive those customs, to bring back fear of the name Onigafuchi. For example, the three great families of Hinamizawa. Demons gushing from the Onagafuchi swamp attacked the village, and Oyashiro-sama couldn't stand it. Calming them down, he gave them human forms to coexist with the village. She's brainwashing you, Reina. This is why she's such a devout Oyashiro fan. I've met Oyashiro-sama before. Really? Before I entered grade school, I lived in Hinamizawa. Saying you broke Oyashiro-sama's taboo of not leaving Hinamizawa. That is such a harsh taboo, though. And then a lot of bad things happen. At times, I placed a blade towards myself.
その時手首をカミソリで切りつけたら
Aw, Reina.
血に混じって無数のウジ虫が出てきたんです。
What the hell?
ほじくり出そうとしました。
Don't show me that. Stop. Stop. It doesn't even look that bad. They look like freaking look like hot tackies. Look like hot tackies. Don't worry, Reina. You saw Oyashiro-sama. Said the only way for me to survive is to return to Hinamizawa. But why? Why is this so important? Why torture Reina? This is my treasured scrapbook. I'll lend it to you. That's the Bible. That's the Oyashiro Bible. Keep my scrapbook and research a secret. If those guys find out I'm researching this, then I might be erased. Like, she could still be good. She still could be good and trying to help everyone. Or she is the most evil person in this show. How did she do all this research, though? Maggots in Oyashiro-sama's curse. She got all the information. So that's why she believed it.
Huh?
They're watching. The UFOs. They got 5G towers, Keiichi. Open your eyes. We're in the Matrix.
最近誰かに見張られてるみたいなの。ミオさんのスクラップ帳を探しているんだと思う。
Wait, is this chapter 1? This didn't happen. Wait, so you're telling me Reina was the sane one during this?
この村に関するある重要な秘密を知ってしまった。
秘密って
What'd she find out, though? Tell me, Reina. Jesus Christ. Just tell me.
あまりに突拍子もなくて検証してる段階なの。
Reina, you gotta find out the truth. She had to have known she was gonna die.
車
It's the same fucking van. Isn't it?
あいつらなのか。高野さんたちを 殺したのって。
多分
The three great families.
おそらくミオさんたちを殺した
People
の
who
は
killed
ひな
them
みざわごさ
are
ん。
the Hinamizawa. Three great families.
はっき
Yes.
り言ってしまえば、兄
Yes.
ちゃん家である
Yes, Reina. Reina is on it today. Reina, what is this character freaking development? I can't even call it development because I don't even know if you're like real. But Reina's been getting dubs this chapter. Good work, Reina.
どうして高野さんが殺されなきゃ
You
いけ
knew
ない
too
んだ。
much. Keiichi, have you literally never seen a movie before? Like literally any movie? Murder movie? Anything?
だから彼らはミオさんの研究が確信に近づいたことを知り消した。
They offed her and Tomatake. They were working together. Reina's always good, man. Reina's always good. Reina's always good.
私たち仲間だよね。
Of course, Reina. But I feel like Keiji don't feel that way. He don't feel that way no more. He don't feel that way.
やっぱりミオンも。まさか。
Is Mion involved? She's like their little princess, isn't she?
No.
Bro. I'm just gonna walk casually past him. Look at this! Come on, bro. Who are y'all? Kidnapping children? Like...
この道の途中で女の子に会わんかったかいね。白い
Yikes.
帽子に白い服を着た女の子なんよ。ああ、紫のリボンもついたん。
Reina, why do you have to wear the most obvious outfit in the world? Like, no one else dresses like you. Jesus Christ.
さっき女の子を追い抜いたのによ。来たのが男の子だったから。
You see, I'm trans. I don't know.
学校行くにはどうしたらいいんかい。
Why would I tell you creeps in a white van where the school is? The fuck out of here.
あいつらがレナを。
Keiichi, you gotta look out for Reina. Don't turn your back on her. It's very rare we get a sane Reina. If what's written in the scrapbook is true, then their god will be looked down upon. So those are trying to revive the belief in Oyashiro-sama had to keep it a secret. Man, what secret is it, Reina? Could you please? In other words, Oyashiro-sama is not a god. Oh, okay. There are many teachings from Oyashiro-sama, but they're all based on one thing. That is not to leave and to not let others in. To begin with, why was Oyashiro-sama born? That's because demons emerged from the Onagafuji swamp and attacked the villagers. Right. From this point, there was a misinterpretation. The demons didn't emerge and attack the villagers. If one touched what emerged, then that person became a demon who attacked people. What emerged? Parasites. It's a bizarre, contagious disease that emerged from the swamp. A bizarre parasite that makes the infected person insane. It would be easier to understand if I refer to it as a virus. So all this time, the damn coronavirus. So all this time, people have just been getting COVID? Like, so holy shit. Okay, hang on. Let her cook. Let her cook. Let Reina cook. Someone who can be referred to as a doctor, that person may have tried to treat the contagious disease. To prevent the damage from spreading, they created rules. Oh! You can't leave the village and you can't let others in. Lockdown rules. What, they have the 5 feet rule? 7 feet rule? It seems the parasites can only survive in Hinamizawa due to the temperature and the climate. When the infected person, the host, tries to leave Hinamizawa, the parasites can cause symptoms to stop the departure. And that's what happened to you. It's not a curse. It's a disease. But isn't it uncommon for people to enter or leave now? If a person went insane and attacked another, then that person was killed along with the parasite. As a result, only the parasites and people who were compatible with each other survived. Natural selection, okay. herd immunity, I guess.
鬼と人の血が混じり合ったことの真相。
Wow, and that's why it's called demon blood. So that's why Mion, oh my god, eat the intestines of the people who became insane. In reality, it wasn't that barbaric, but they created vaccines from those who died to bolster the villagers' resistance. I didn't realize this was all scientific. So there's no, it's not magic? It's science and disease? If the pathogen of this contagious disease was found and announced to the public, the belief would be ruined. That's the truth. The truth of Oyashiro-sama.
お社様の共振者たちにとって神の力を復活させるということは、つまり害の極めて強い
Is
寄
to
生
revive
虫
a
を
highly
復活
dangerous
させるというこ
parasite.
と。
Could it be that the goal of the organization is to spread the ancient parasite all over Hinamizawa? Why would they want to do that? And then it spreads to the rest of the world. Bioterrorism. Mion could know, but
御三家であるみーちゃんやリカ
I don't know if she or Rika-chan, who are part of the families, are directly involved.
けど、
But even if they weren't,
もし
if they hear about it, would they be along with it though? They might be in danger.
くそ、高野さんめ、とんでもない置き土産を残してくれたな。
It's not really her fault though. She just found out the truth, bro. Wow.
ありがとう。
Reina, you are such a sweetheart. Oh my god, I'm so sad that I turned my back on you this entire series.
ミオン、そうじゃなくて、こっちで計算しなきゃダメなんだよ。
Now, Mion, do your algebra. Don't fuck.
めんどくさいな。
おい、最初から。
Yikes.
あとこれうちの事務屋から渡すように言われましたんな。
We got disease in that folder, huh? Got some disease in there?
いやすっかせあっずいこってすな。
本当ですね。
Who are, like, why do you let these guys in? These strange men, like, why do you let these strange men into this school? Did she contact Oshi? Landscapers? It's a fake number? They're not landscapers. Dude, my mind is just blown from this episode. If this is the truth, then that explains everything. So Reina got the disease. Don't end it there. Don't you dare end it there. Reina gets the disease later on in one of these episodes. Probably now. And she's gonna start attacking people. The drug is the disease. Or it's like a vaccination, I don't know. In chapter 1, Keiichi said he was being watched. Reina said she was being watched. They were being watched by those guys. So Oyashiro was just a person who was trying to prevent the spread of the disease and tried to keep it in Hinamizawa. Wow. Okay, wow. Out of all of the possibilities, I wouldn't have guessed that. Shit was just the fucking coronavirus the whole time. Someone ate a bat in Hinamizawa. Someone had some bat soup in Hinamizawa and things went south. Okay.
信じられますか。
We know that scene. We know that scene. Keiichi and Reina. So she went crazy from the disease. And because she left Hinamizawa, that's why the maggots happen. And Takano's a nurse, of course. Takano's a nurse. Of course she would know that it's a disease. Why would Takano lie at that point? Why would she lie? This recontextualized the whole series. The demon blood that Mion and Shion have, they're just immune to it. I'm trying to figure out who was born in Hinamizawa and who wasn't, because that could explain a lot. Tomatake, he wasn't immune. That's why the drug killed him. Reina had the maggots. I mean, it didn't kill her, but nearly drove her insane. Dude, it's a disease. My mind is blown. It's a disease? Everything that they said surprisingly made sense. Did they explain everything? I think they might have explained everything. I mean, there's still a lot of questions, but Oyashiro-sama isn't a god, it's a disease. That's why they're not allowed to leave. So it was all a misinterpretation. It was all misinformation. Bro, I bet they had the 5 feet rule. Like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm in shock. The truth of Oyashiro-sama. I hope this is real. I hope this wasn't just a lie by Takano. She's a nurse. Of course she would know. That was her theory. The theory that she's been working on throughout this entire series. The fact that that makes sense after everything we've been through. After everything we've been through, the fact that they could come up with something that actually makes sense. Good job. Good job. Alright. It's a disease. I can't. Like, I'm just repeating that over and over. It's a disease. So they got rid of the disease, right? They got rid of it because people became immune. But then they're trying to spread it again. So who would you call these people? Are they affiliated with the 3 great families, or? So does Mion know? Does Rika know? And if it is a disease, then that would explain how the murders are always so perfectly fucking timed. That would explain why the murders are so timed perfectly around the cotton drifting festival. To strengthen the belief. That's why it keeps happening around the cotton drifting festival. That's why Oshi and Akasaka were saying that it all seemed too good to be true. That, like, Rika was able to predict the future. She was able to predict it because all of this is premeditated. They were planned out. That's what Oshi was theorizing back in, like, chapter 4. That these were all planned like a year in advance before they happen. They are. They're all planned beforehand. They're planning this shit. My mind is blown. Like, my mind is actually blown. They planned all of the murders. They pick a victim. And that's why Mion is able to afflict the curse. She's afflicting a disease. That's why they say she has the power. That's why they say the 3 great families have the power. Because they're able to afflict the disease. Wow. Talking to Oyashiro. What is with that, huh? Because Rika and Reina said they talked to Oyashiro. My mind is blown, dude. It could actually be a disease. Or at least partially. That has to be partially true. There's no way at least some of that isn't true. There could still be a real Oyashiro, but the fact that they somehow made this series make sense is astonishing. That was episode number 24 of Higurashi. 2 more left. I will see you guys for episode number 25 of Higurashi, when they cry. Alright, see you guys.